This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer, the video game show that is not hosted by annoying e-beggar. That's right, there's no Patreon here. And guess what? We don't buy viewers. Let's talk about this topic here, guys. Well, G4 is RIP. It's gone, guys. It's sad to say, but about 45 people lost their jobs. Why did they shut down? Let's see what the internet has to say. Let's see here. Over the past several months, we worked hard to generate that interest in G4, but viewership is low and the network has not achieved sustainable financial results. So like always, it's about the money. Now, a lot of people are going to blame Frost, and let me say this. If you have a business plan where one employee can destroy your company, you had a bad business plan to begin with. It's just that simple, especially if you're not making any money. When they relaunched this, right, they should have stayed with their core audience, right? These people try to open up a bar in a church, and you can't do that. You can't switch on your audience like that. Back in the day when people were watching this, they were watching, pretty ladies, hot models, video games, and fun. That's what the show was about. And now you have this new show that is preachy, politically correct, completely different than what it was. So you're not even capturing your initial audience. You're pulling a bait and switch. So from the very beginning, you're starting at -2. Because now you have to convince people to watch your show. And what you're doing is being done better by everybody else, right? YouTube has taken over, right? And, the people that were looking at, pretty ladies in high school and, junior high and maybe college are now doing the same on Twitch or on YouTube, right? So if you're not bringing anything new to the table, or at least have them reminisce about the past, it's just not going to work, and it was just a bad business plan from the beginning. How much did Frost affect that? Tell you the truth, it's probably just the final nail in the coffin, right? Again, when you start fighting with your customers, when you start insulting your customers, when you're berating your customers, it's not a good idea. That's a really, really bad business plan. Customers that you attracted in the beginning, that was your base. And if you're attacking your base, you have a huge, huge problem, right? Everybody's going to say, get woke, go broke, and they're just bad business plans when you're trying to, appease a minority of people, when your business model really is the foundation of trying to get as many people as possible to watch your show is a bad idea, right? You can't just, try to be politically correct and try to beat your audience down to believe what you believe in the way you believe them. That's not the job of a business. The job of a business is to sell as many products as possible. In this case, to get as many eyeballs as possible on your network. And they couldn't do that because nobody likes getting yelled at, whether it's by Frost or anybody else, especially when the content that's being produced is not as good as what your competitors are doing, and your competitors are YouTube, and they're far bigger and they're far better, right? There's just more choices in the market now, and they walked away from their core audience. That's really what it is. A bad business plan, a bad business model, bad leadership, and worst of all, bad employees. So they were never going to succeed anyway. Too bad for the 45 people that lost their jobs now, because it really was the fault of the people who took the company in this direction. Frost and the leadership that allowed her to do what she did. And that's too bad, because a lot of people did want this to succeed. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.